Right, I'm going to play a game of 3-minute Blitz, but I haven't played Blitz for a little while, so I could be rusty. Let's turn the sound up a little bit. Right, 2070, good luck. Okay, let's just push up. I've been playing bullet chess though, so I need to slow my pace down a little bit here. Okay, players up. I guess I've got check. Blocks with a knight. Take it. Goes back. So I guess I'll take. Okay, I guess knight forward looks strong just to keep pressure on. I'm going to threaten knight forward. Sighting the pawn. So if I take, if he takes, I've got a knight check. Okay, bishop up. Let's just try and edge up and get the bishop out. Pushes so I can take. Okay, I think f3 looks fine here. Got to be a little bit careful of the clock. I'm just running down a little bit of time now. So I'll take. If the knight moves, obviously I'll take the rook. He's got the same knight check idea there that I had. Pin the knight, so that means I can now take it. Right, I can just trade everything off now. That is brutal. Excellent win. Excellent win. Right, I'm going to play a game of 3-minute Blitz. I just need to control my speed a little bit because I've just played a couple of games of bullets, so slow down a little bit. So 2033, good luck. Players e6. You generally meet it with g3, but I've played a different line here. Let's go b3. So he pushes up, so now I'll take, pin the knight. Just keep it all very traditional. So take, just castle. So d4 I guess is going to be a move. If he takes, I'll take with a bishop to keep the pawn intact. The pawn structure. Okay, I'll take. I'm going to try and swing the knight to this side. Maybe rook across. Maybe I should have played knight over immediately there just to try and help guard this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them support it. 1, 2, 3, 4 defense, so he can push. So I think I'll put knight in and just try and trade off. Oh, hold on, what's happened? Has he disconnected here? I hope that's a genuine internet issue. There's nothing wrong with his position, so there's no reason that he would just walk away from the game. Yeah, now he's reconnected. So he plays across. So let's just play the pawn up. Okay, so I'll challenge the knight again. He's trying to get the queen over, I think. So one knight is gone. I've just got to be wary about the diagonal, which is what he's going for. So I guess I've got to play a pawn up there and then maybe drop the bishop back at some point. Now, do I take the knight? Take. Just feels wrong, doesn't it? Just feels wrong. So let's just play a rook up and maybe a cross. Maybe I should have planted the bishop actually, just so he can't push the pawn, because there's no pawn to kick the bishop. Probably should have done that. I could even put the queen there, couldn't I? No. Let's put the bishop there, just so he can't push the pawn forward. Not really bothered about odd pawns like that. Again, maybe I should be, but now I can take the knight. Now, is the queen getting trapped? Where does his queen go? If bishop takes pawn, I just take the queen first. So it looks to be game over. Excellent win, excellent win. Right, I'm going to play another game of 3-minute Blitz. So 2048, good luck. Okay, just keep it very traditional. Goes back, so I will take and play h6. Now then, what do I want to do? Probably c5. Oh, he pushes immediately though. So I've got knight up as an idea then. Certainly not going to take. c5, I could just let him push. Now I'm going to play the knight forward straight away. So he pushes up again, so if I go in, he's just got rook up and the knight's getting trapped. So I'll drop the knight back. Okay, well that's a free pawn. So now I'm hitting the pawn, I'm hitting the pawn. So have I got check, takes. Doesn't quite work. I can try and run a pawn up, but he's got knight up coming. So, e5 looks logical. Let's clear some of them. e5 takes, queen takes. I've got knight over actually, haven't I? Let's just play a knight across, threaten to go one of these ways. Now if he takes, I might take with a pawn to open the e-file up. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I think I'd prefer to take with a pawn if he takes with a bishop. He pushes, so he's given me a chance to take. So I've got to go for it and then take here maybe. Am I just losing if I do this? What can he do? I'm going to go for it, I'm going to take. Yeah, he just resigns. He just played a poor game there, but that's a good win for me. Right, going to play another game of 3-minute Blitz. So 2095, good luck, exactly the same rating. So if either of us win this game, we get to 2100. I think I'll go b6. Okay, I'll trade off that knight. He could move the queen, of course, and then I'll take the knight next move. Okay, now I don't mind trading the bishop for the knight, so that's not too big a problem. So take, take, at least opens the file. Or do I play c6? c6, he takes either way. We open everything up. I could go c5. I'm going to just play c6 and see if he takes either side. If he does, if he goes this way, I might take with the knight. I could take with the bishop, of course. But probably take with the knight to get developed. If he goes this way, I'll probably take with a d pawn, trade queens possibly. So he plays up, so we'll trade. So I'll take. And then what? And then what? Rook across makes sense. Not sure how much though. I'm going to just bring the knight out. Okay. Let's bring the knight further over. So he does play across. So I've really got to bring the queen up now, I think. So if he takes, I'll take with a pawn. I need to throw in h6 at some point, of course, just to eliminate immediate back rank issues, which is what my opponent's just done. So I'll play that now. Gets aggressive, nothing wrong with that, so I can drop the knight back, I guess. Takes doesn't do me anything. Knight out wide is interesting, but I don't think I'm gaining anything. So I'm going to just drop back and maybe play c5. Actually, c5 is interesting as well. If he takes, I get the knight planted then. And I've still got a block for his pawn, but it's dangerous. It's a dangerous pawn. He pushes, so I am going to push the pawn now. He pushes again. So do I really challenge it? I don't think I should. I think I'm just going to push. Okay, so I guess rook across. No, I don't like rook across there. Up. And he gets queen in. Take, I'm not going to take there. Let's just edge up one and stop the queen coming in, but we're just starting to get a little bit low on time now. He pushes up, so are we getting near to the point where we have to take? I'm going to just gradually ease forward. Threatening to push now, so that's what I'll do. Now how do I get my knight round? Knight down, it's got nowhere to go, is it? Let's drop back. I want to prepare to push. Right, I'm covering his knight coming in. I've got a square for my knight now. He's nearly out of time, so I think I've done pretty well here. That's an excellent win, gets me back to 2100, excellent. Right, another game of 3-minute blitz, 2033, good luck. So I've really got to challenge that. Okay, I guess I'll play e5. Okay, let's get the bishop up and just target the pawn. So I guess I'll drop back and just look to castle. I've got to get development done though. But castle. Now, pawn up so the bishop's got a route back. And of course d6 I'd like to get release the other bishop. Let's try and put the bishop here. Now I don't mind necessarily if he takes that. So, ooh, I do mind if he grabs the pawn though. So let's pin the knight and look to maybe trade. Now I've got pawn forward there and I can trade the bishop. I think that makes sense. Let's see where the knight goes though. Now let's push up. So hit the knight. Yeah, I should have gone back there, shouldn't I? That's very careless. Very, very, very careless there. So I'm going to have to trade here, I guess. But if he goes with a queen, I can grab the pawn. Goes with a knight, maybe I've got rook across. But then pawn down looks to hold it. Might as well play rook across though. Bishop supports the rook. Okay, so now if I take, he takes. I don't see anything better though. I'd like knight up, but he can grab the pawn, so I don't want that. Take, take, take. Just leaves me on a permanent back foot, but what else have I got? I'm going to play queen up. Yeah, I've just had no form on my blitz today, I don't know why. Been playing pretty well the last few days. So he does come forward, so I guess I've got to play it back. I mean, it's supported for a move. I've got knight up maybe, but what am I gaining? Yeah, let's put the rook back. If he pushes, I think I can take, and then we'll trade the queens. Goes back, so maybe he wants a knight check. So I guess I need knight up. Has he maybe got knights coming in this way though? Okay, let's drop back and try and trade again. Goes back. Can I just take there now? Queen takes, I think I can take. If he plays knight takes, I would have gone the other way, but I get a pawn back. But I might be too slow here. I'm well down on the clock. Like, well down. Yeah, I don't think I can salvage this. You never know, I suppose, but I doubt it. He's got rook up and rook to c8 maybe. He goes the other side, logical. Can I push? Don't think I can push. Getting to a point where I'm going to have to take that pawn, I think. Oh, he's blundered a check. I nearly missed that. That's got to be a game. Yeah, I'm not going to mess this one up. Famous last words, I suppose, aren't there? I'm not going to mess this one up and then mess it up. I just keep him on the back rank now. Yeah, I've managed to finish that one pretty well from a, what was, to be fair, a losing position, but that was a good comeback. Right, a 3-minute blitz. I just lost my last game because I went far too slow. At some point I got into dreadful time trouble, so I must try and play quicker this game. I don't think he'll take E, but I'll pre-move in case he does. He pushes forward, so I think b4 is stand here. We've transformed back into a normal ready position now. Pre-move in case he takes. He does. If he takes, the idea is just to give up a pawn and try and gain centre space. Otherwise, of course, you just go for natural developing moves. You could potentially play 3 if he doesn't take, he hasn't. You can even maybe push there. There's a potential nice little trick if he plays up with a move like this, hitting the pawn, but don't think it's worth it. So I'll just go for stick to principle, develop the bishop castle. I won't worry too much about this pawn. If he takes, the idea which he has done is to gain centre space, as I said. So I'll stick to that. Now the idea is just to get the bishop up castle. You've got the half open f-file. You can play, knight up to potentially go this way. You can even push here and trade, but again I'll just stick to principle. Just try and get castled. Once you're castled, you can try to unwind a little bit. So we castle. Again, I've got potentially a push up to just go here, so he's going to play a knight up, I guess. Can't draw arrows, can I? Now I could actually push there. If he castles, I can grab the e pawn. I can push and hit the bishop. Push him back and then push. So how do I want to play this? I've got knight up as well as an idea. Just pressure the pawns. He castles. You're still pressuring the pawn. It just feels more instinctive to open up pressure on the pawn. Could be double-edged though, he could come back at me, of course. So I'll grab the pawn. Could get very double-edged this. If the rook goes across, potential problems coming, so I think I'll just drop back. Can I drop back there though? d4 is probably more principled. Yeah. Just invites his rook up, doesn't it? But it does waste another move, I suppose. But I think I'll just drop back. I get the potential to push. If he takes, I'll take with a bishop. Yeah, I don't think he'll take, because if I take, I get pressure on the f-pawn. So I get the option to push now, so I think I'll do that. Maybe there's a check coming. So let's, do I want to do that though? I've got bishop up to hit the pawn. No, I think I'm done. I'm going to throw in a check first. So he comes up. So I'm going to play a knight in. So now can I get bishop in? Well, I can. Is there any point? I don't know, but I'm going to play it. So he comes up, so I've got the option to take now. Take. Maybe I've got queen up immediately. The pawn hangs. He obviously wants the bishop, but I'm not concerned about that so much. Maybe I should be, but... Actually, yeah, let's drop the bishop back. Again, I'm just starting to get a little bit slower. I'm gonna just quicken up a little bit. It's a complete development if I can. He pushes, so I'll counter push. Play that wide. Let's hit the knight and block the check. He was threatening a check there. But maybe I can get the queen active. Okay, I'm just going to develop the knight like I wanted to. To play rook across. I'm not really too concerned about a check. I've always got a bishop. He castles. So now I'll threaten to take and grab a pawn. So if the queen wanders off, there's a checkmate threat. If the queen, drifts off somewhere or other. So he pushes up. I think I can go back there. He can't really take because of a pin on the queen, but he's got discoveries coming to the pawn. And of course, if my pawn moves now, he's got a checkmate threat. Check king up. Oh, the clock. I've just noticed the time. That's not very good, is it? Okay, I don't care about that rook. What I want is to get the knight in and kick that queen. Now I'm stopping his king escape there, so I'm threatening checkmate here as well. And that's what I meant earlier. If the queen wanders off, the threat's still there. Very good win. Right, I'll play another game of 3-minute Blitz. So 1945, good luck. Okay. I think I'm going to fianchetto both bishops this game. I don't normally do this. Okay, that's attacking. I think d3 is fine now. Again, maybe I should play an early e4. Bishop at g4 can be a nuisance though, so I think I'm going to hold off from that. Now, do I try and create an imbalance? Throw it over. Why not? Okay, take one and drop the knight back. And maybe trade the other knight as well in the same way. But e3 and d4 may be useful here. Actually no, I'll play the knight up and I'll trade in the same way. Just try and create that imbalance. So he's going to have to waste a move moving the bishop. Let's play queen up and maybe rook across. I've got my bishop, 2 pawns, 2 pieces, all covering this square. Now dare I go f4, f5, that's tempting, isn't it? A draw, don't want to draw just yet. It might be a fair result, but it's a little bit early in the game, isn't it, to agree a draw. He's playing well though, he's playing well. I could easily lose this game. I'm just going for simple stuff, but I'm still tempted to push. Tempted to push. Wow, he goes for it. Okay, that's bold. So now I'm definitely going to double up here. If the pawn moves, I'll trade the bishop. I've got to be aware the queen can come and hit my pawn. That's why I kept the queen here. So he hits the rook. Any tactics? I don't see it. So I'll just play 3. Am I threatening to take? Not quite. Take, 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 take. He's covered. Now that is very attacking, very attacking. Okay. I'm going to take one. Now I've actually got maybe rook across there. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle the rooks across and target that bishop. Move that rook because he got the bishop on the diagonal. Bishop up is playable as well. Not too worried about this just yet, but could be a threat, but I'm shuffling across. It's got to be H, I think. Right, now I'll look to trade that bishop and triple up. I'm also threatening a move like queen up to c3 to target the check, of course. Maybe he's got bishop back. Yeah, probably got bishop back. Right, but now I've tripled up. So queen across is an idea. Check is an idea. Let's just throw in a check and maybe trade that bishop. Okay, check, takes, check, takes, check. Doesn't quite work. Actually, let's hit the bishop, but keep an eye on this rook as well. So if I take, he takes, I get checkmate. I don't get checkmate, he covers the diagonal. So I'm going to take. I'm threatening just a simple check. So he pushes up, so check. Queen takes, my queen covers. Okay, I'm getting a bit slow on time here, aren't I? I've got to start quickening up. I'm threatening to take there. He can't take with a queen because I'm hitting the other rook. So now he pushes, but he's given me a check, right? So rook check, he's got queen takes. There's got to be something here for me, but I'm not seeing it. Just play across. Again, I'm getting low on time now. It could easily blunder this. I'm trying to keep it tactical. That's the mistake. Excellent, I got the win. Very good. Right, I'm going to play another game of 3-minute Blitz, but I've played quite poorly this morning, so... or this afternoon as it is now. So I'll play 1 or 2 more games, then I'll stop. Let's just maybe trade there. Then pawn up. Pushes, so I'll take. So rook across, he's going to move the bishop and put the knight where the bishop is, I guess. And I think I'll just drop back and I'll take if he takes. Okay, maybe rook across. I might transfer the knight across to the other side here. Let's play the knight down. So he plays across, so pawn up just in case he pushes, otherwise I'll just take, but knight over. And at some point I might be able to try pushing up the board. Okay, my opponent's going to try it, so yeah, there'll come a point where I might take there, but let's just push for now. Okay, he comes forward again. I should have had the queen on the diagonal, then I could have sacked here. So check takes, queen d3. He's got rook across. He's got rook across, hasn't he? So where do I want the knight to go? Let's just go back. Okay, I'm going to look at maybe knight forward here. So let's play queen up first, and then maybe knight up with an idea to sack. Well, he's just kind of pushed me into it. If queen down somewhere, then I can obviously just drop back. My bishop's supported. Have I got anything better? If he plays queen across, can I play queen up, hit the knight? He pushes, so that's a free queen because it's a check. That's a terrible blunder. He just resigns, that's a good win. Well, let's play another game of 3-minute Blitz. So 1978, good luck. I think I'll take. Now, do I want to play d4? Probably should. He'll play e4 and I'll drop the knight back. And I've always got bishop up, I guess. I could play forward, but I don't really think I should. Now, I've got bishop a3 to try and stop him castling depending on where his knight goes. Now, let's just play here. Knight f6, I've got maybe bishop up. Okay, well now I'm definitely going to play a bishop up. I get a tempo on the queen. Now I'm going to play a 4. Now, do I want to take there? I'm not sure I do. Take. Actually, I'm going to take there. Okay, my knight does hang there, I have seen that. So I guess queen up. I just look to push. He plays knight forward. So there is a pawn hanging. Okay. Guess I'll drop the knight back. Again, I'm going slow though, aren't I? I'm going slow. Need to quicken up. If he takes, I'm going to take with a bishop just to create a slight imbalance. Okay, I'll take. Hit the rook. Just sidestep. And then what? Do I go back and just give the pawn back? I don't think I like the look of that. So just drop back. Now maybe try and get knight forward, looks good. Can I achieve it though? He's got knight in potentially. Take, knight c3. Then he's going to play f5. Let's just see what he does. I mean, potentially I can try and push the pawn. Just use it as a distraction. And of course the other idea at some point is to go forward. So now I can get the knight forward. Yeah, let's play knight up. So he plays queen over. Takes queen, takes. Okay, I'm going to take the chance to play g4, then just maybe play f5. I've got to watch the clock, though. I'm a bit behind on time again. So let's push. At some point I'm going to sack something, I think, somewhere. Knight up is playable to hit the pawn now, of course. Pawn up. Knight up. Okay, let's take. No, rook up's gotta be wrong. I'm tempted to play knight up just to sack, just to try and open something. Whether it's any good or not is a completely different question. Let's take. If he checks, I'll sidestep. I could take there, but I don't want to. Bishop moves, of course, hits my queen. So I'll probably... Actually, no, I can't grab that pawn. That would be terrible. Ooh, where can I go? Let's drop back. I'm getting very, very low on time now, so I'm probably going to lose this one, but you never know. I think I can take there. And if he takes, I can go with the knight. If I get rook across, I'm targeting f7, of course. If he moves the queen, I've got to check. Unless he... Where can he go? Right back. Let's take. Excellent. Very good win. Very good. Right, I'm going to play a game of 3-minute Blitz, but it's my first game of the day, so hope I'm playing alright. 1956, good luck. Okay, c5. I think d4 is probably most sensible. So he plays up. So c4 is playable here, I can take. I think I'll play knight up first. I don't think he'll take, he doesn't. So let's go forward. Okay, I'll just trade and then castle. Actually I think I'll take and drop back. Actually, let's castle first, then maybe drop back. Obviously, I can't push immediately because I dropped the knight. So drop back, then swing the knight this way, then use it as a blocker. Let's go b3 and maybe c4. Maybe bishop up first might be sensible. Again, get it onto the diagonal, so I'll do that. So we'll take the knight if he doesn't do out about it, which he does. Okay, so now that gives me a chance to jump across. Okay, so I guess I should support the bishop just in case I ever push c4. Now we have a move queen up, but he's got the natural response. Maybe I can play knight forward there first. Okay, I can't now, but f4 is playable. Or maybe just stick to c4. Yeah, let's go c4. He pushes up. Okay, I'm gonna take there. So now I think I can maybe play queen up. He might have to push. Yeah, there's an immediate mate threat, so he might play f6. He's got to just do something about that. But there's no bishop on the diagonal now to hit the queen. Then maybe knight across is an idea. So knight across threatens to jump in. I'll take with a g-pawn if he takes. And I'll just look for simple development, like maybe rook across. Okay, he looks to trade the bishop, that's logical. I've still got knight forward, I've got queen check. Now knight in, if he plays queen over, my queen is not supported, so what would I have? Nothing. Knight in, queen over or queen up. And I've not got really anything, have I? Yeah, I think I'm just going to play rook across. I've lost a lot of my time advantage there thinking about that one though. So, do I abandon this side? I think I will. Where to go, where to go? Let's put pressure on the unguarded pawn. And I've got to be aware, I might have given him an attack like this now. That's what he's looking at there. So I'm going to get rid of that queen, hit the rook and pawn. Now there's no tactic, is there? If my king was up there, there would have been a lovely side mate. Check, takes, check, back. Yeah, it doesn't work. If my king was further up the board there, I had a nice little puzzle rush style mate there. So we're hitting the rook. Threat on the pawn, of course, but he's got a threat here as well. So let's see where he goes. So he plays up, so if I take, I hit the bishop. Again, he's got rook across, but I can double up. So it must be right to take. I can just push a pawn if he goes across, or I can take. Actually, yeah, take looks logical. I'm threatening to take and obviously back rank as well, so he can't just grab the pawn. So he pushes up, so... Hold on, so he's got the diagonal threat, but I think I'll take... Yeah, so he just resigns, that's a good win.